another video on the channel, and today I'm just going to talk about some of the Derby transfer. I'm just going to review the transfer window and talk about the second half of the season. So obviously we only made 2 signings. Ashley Cole on the free. Obviously we're a free agent and he's believed to be on about 15 grand a week. And then we got Andy King on loan from Leicester. Both quite good signings, even though they're old. Experienced players that hopefully can, take us up. But Ashley Cole, obviously, he's good signing just because of the fact he'll be able to bring his experience and everything to our defenders and hopefully get them to be playing properly together and stuff like that. Obviously, we all know everything that he's done, Premier Leagues, Champions League, all that sort of business. So there's no reason he can't take us up. But I think mainly it's all about, come the end of the season, he'll probably be part of Lampard's backroom staff. I'm quite happy with that. And then Andy King, obviously, the promotions he's had with Leicester, getting him from League One to Championship and then Championship to Premier League, he knows what it's all about. And I just think because he hasn't had really any game time for Leicester, he's going to be hungry to show everyone what he can do, so that maybe someone will sign him permanently come the end of the year, because perhaps he's not going to get back into the Leicester squad, or hopefully he can show what he does and then get back into the Leicester squad, but we'll see. But apart from that, we haven't made any other signings. We've loaned out a few players, obviously Jacob Butterfield. To be fair, that's one I'd like to have seen as a permanent move, because I can't see him getting into our squad again. Obviously, George Thorne went on loan to Luton. He's still young, so I'm quite happy to see that, because I think maybe he might do next year. Max Lowe obviously went on loan. First half of the season he did really well at Aberdeen, but we recalled him just for the fact that we had Malone and we've got other left-backs injured, so we've reloaned him out. Hopefully he can do really well and fit into the squad next year. But, it's been a quiet one. Obviously, we've sent Jonathan Mitchell out on loan to Shrewsbury, which is another good idea, because just for the fact that I can see Roos and Mitchell being number 1 and 2 maybe next year or the year after, just because I can see Carson retiring soon, or like now he's picked up an injury, he's been out for a while. So it is a good thing, but I think in the second half of the season, there's no reason we can't get the playoffs. We have got a good side. We've got Tomori and Wilson and Mount for the rest of the season. So we really need to make that count and try and get promotion. Aim for them playoffs places, try and get higher. But yeah, let's pass you on to some other Derby fans and see what their thoughts are. And yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Do make sure you like and subscribe, and also comment your thoughts down below on the transfer window and the rest of the season. Obviously, Lampard said we had no money to spend, so we weren't expecting anything. But yeah, thank you for watching. Come on, the Rams.
Hi Tyler, mate. How's it going? I just want to talk about our Derby County news signings. Andy King on loan and Ashley Cole on loan. Now, Ashley Cole, yes, he's getting on quite a bit, but of course, he will help us out. He will literally help us out for this last bit of season for defender. And if he does, that would be insane for us. And talking about Andy King as well. He's from Leicester City. He might also bring us up a higher chance, getting up to that Premier League. Now, I believe now, this second half of the season, we'll have a high chance of getting us up to that Premier League. If you think about it, at the start of the season, when we had Harry Wilson, Mason Mount, Dwayne Holmes, we had so many good signings, so many young signings, and they are playing absolutely insane for us. And I believe we will have a higher chance of getting us up to that Premier League now. And I'm pretty confident that we are, because mostly the second half of the season, like last season, we always dropped, and then we somehow got back in it near the end. But of course, it's going to be very tough this season is. So we want to stay focused, stay pressured, yeah, we see how it goes from there. Guys, make sure you go subscribe to Tyler Taft, by the way, helping him up to that 500 subscribers, and also help me out at my gaming channel, Matt Beeson Games.
Thank you, Tyler, for letting me get on the channel, but let's talk about the first half of this season and also the transfer window. So, I'm very pleased that we sit 6th in the league. I think we could have been mid-table this season, looking at it coming up with a new manager, pretty much a new team, but we sit 6th and we've really adapted to his new style of football quite well. And we really tested ourselves against the Premier League teams early on in the season in the cup competitions. But I'm very happy with it. I think it's gone alright. There's been games that we could have won, but there's been games that we could have lost and we got results out of. So I think it's been fairly balanced. Our new signings, Andy King and Ashley Cole, this transfer window, are quite promising. I don't think Ashley Cole will play many games for us, if any. I think he's more of a squad player that's going to be helping the younger players and also adding some experience. But Andy King, I think he's going to be an influential player this second half of the season in helping us on our push for promotion. And I think overall we will end up in the playoffs. I just don't think we're going to be able to beat the likes of Sheffield United and Norwich to that second spot, because I don't think we're going to be getting anywhere near it. So it's a little bit disappointing to say that, but overall I'd be happy with getting in the playoffs. It's always a chance of promotion. Overall I'd be happy with getting in the playoffs. It's always a chance of promotion, but obviously with our recent form in the playoffs over the last couple of years, we haven't done brilliantly in them. But for this second half of the season, I think it will go the same as that. We'll have some steady form. We don't play any of the top 6 until the last game of the season, which is West Brom. But we've got some very tough games in there. Villa away, Birmingham away. Obviously, Hull at home is coming up as well. So they're all going to be very tough games in the Championship like they are. So I'm going to say we're going to stay 6th in the league and we're going to finish in the playoffs. And I reckon we could get to Wembley.
My opinion on Derby's transfer window was very poor. We didn't strengthen any position we needed to bring players in. And for me, it was very poor and unsuccessful January for us. We brought in Andy King, yeah, a good player, don't get me wrong, but did we really need him? Do we really need him? We've got a lot of midfielders at the club. And Andy King, yeah, he is a good player, but we could have done with a centre-back. Unless he's going to move Tom Huddleston back and play him in centre-back like he used to for Derby. Overall, I do think it was a very poor transfer window for Derby.